I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you stopped by to watch and listen to Flower Power by myself, Kieran Kelly. Remember that you are loved and that you are important. I know the cost of everything and the value of nothing. This is where the growth in the grass of the characters in Flower Power are always the wisdom in the cartoon strip, because they're willing to grow. And this statement, I know the cost of everything and the value of nothing, can only promote love if truly understood. I know the cost of everything and the value of nothing. What is valuable in our lives? Memories that we make, like these when I was living in Canada in Vancouver, travelling from Tsawwassen to Swartz Bay on Vancouver Island. The cost of getting there, the cost of creating a new life in Canada, can be measured in pound notes or Canadian dollars. However, in my experience, the cost of something and the value of something are mind-blowingly different. Looking back at this time in my life, the experiences were valuable. There is no doubt about it that British Columbia is very beautiful. And I have to say, the journey from Tsawwassen to Swartz Bay is possibly one of the most beautiful journeys anybody will ever make in their lives. The BC ferries trundle through these incredible canals weaving through the islands. What's valuable in your life? Do we deny ourselves what is valuable because of its cost? That's what really hit home about that wisdom. And in the last frame of that cartoon, the identification of what love is and where do we find it and how valuable is it. Before I went to Canada, I was very nervous and anxious. And I remember sitting in this car and taking this video of this poor chap cycling by with all his belongings strapped to a pushchair or a cart that he was towing along. What is valuable to him and at what cost? Driving over the Lionsgate Bridge to North Van on a very rainy day. What's valuable that day? Windscreen wipers? A good car? The experience of being at the Shannon Falls, heading up to Squamish on main Vancouver Island in British Columbia. The cost of getting there, nothing compared to the value of experiencing these beautiful isolated falls. You have to go off the beaten track on the way to Squamish, on the Sea to Sky Highway. Again, these beautiful, wonderful names in the west coast of Canada. I often think about all the pioneers who made their way out here and who came across the Aborigines, the original fathers of the land. How amazing their lives are. How amazing the characters that they were. I remember also driving onto Vancouver Island and across the Midlands of the island, over to these relatively new beaches, a couple of million years old possibly, born out of the Pacific Ridge in Uxalit. Another quite beautiful, valuable experience. This contrast constantly of sea and ocean, of explorer and aborigine, of bridges and seagoing. On a rough day in Uxalit, it was an incredible storm, an incredible awakening to my vulnerability. Something very prayerful, something very sincere, something that I can deeply contemplate on. We have to ask ourselves again and again and again, what am I doing in my life that costs me time and money that is of no value? And the Fraser River, out fishing, and I have to say it was quite poor fishing that day, near Abbotsford. Again, another valuable experience in life. Who finds these places? What drives people there? Is it for notoriety? Is it for freedom? Is it a multiple set of circumstances that take us to these incredible far-flung places like Tofino? I remember walking along the beaches, an established place for surfers. Imagine the first European eyes that set eyes upon it. We have to believe in something. Our next cartoon strip is all about what is your belief system. Come and join us on Flower Power through the Patreon app and tell us and share with us what is valuable for you.